Taoism is a Chinese philosophy and religion that first began sometime around the time of Confucius, who lived around the years of 500 to 600 BCE. Around this time, many schools of thought were beginning to permeate China, so many that they later became known as the Hundred Schools of Chinese Thought. However, the two major contenders of this time were Confucianism and Taoism. While the Confucians were strictly traditionalists, the Taoists were much more free-thinking. They were different from everyone else. They joined in mountain retreats, roamed the countryside, were said to be able to perform magic and unbelievable feats of martial arts. Some, it was rumored, had even mastered the secret of life and were, therefore, immortal. The Taoists were also scholars. They archived hundreds of books of priceless information, which came to be treasured by modern scholars. Books of medicine, paintings, sculpture, martial arts, literature, and many other subjects have been attributed to the Taoist authors. Taoism slowly faded, partially due to its reclusive nature and political conflicts in the country. As China experienced revolution after bloody revolution, Taoists found it harder and harder to practice their arts. The wise, mysterious Taoist scholars have now perished, but Taoism and its practices are still being taught today, both in China and in other countries in West Asia.
In terms of the three great teachings of China, Confucianism teaches wisdom, Buddhism focuses on nirvana, and Taoists talk about the method of training, or the path.
The method of training, or the path, are embodied in this familiar symbol, the yin-yang. Two halves flowing in balance, equilibrium to be strived for. Simply stated, the symbol evokes harmony. It is an expression of Taoism. The goal of life in Taoism is achieving immortality through knowing that all opposites are relative and interdependent, and that the best way to live is in harmony with the natural course of things, the Tao. Taoist rituals involve purification, meditation, and offerings to the deities, whose details are left to the priests. The rituals involve the priests enchanting and playing instruments, particularly wind and percussion, and also dancing.
道教呢，它的首先一条就是清净五欲，就要克服自己的内在的内心的一种欲望，要追求一个心情内在的平静和安宁。过去道家隐居思想就讲是闹中取静。
Ethics in Taoism ranges from basic moral rules against killing, stealing, lying, and sexual misconduct through suggestions for altruistic thinking and models of social interaction to behavioral details on how to bow, eat, and wash, as well as to the unfolding of universal ethics that teach people to think like the Tao itself.